Welcome my bros to a new video. My name is Vanguard, but you can call me as Marco. And in today's video we talk about how good is Veissrugr, a Brandt Gate deck from the latest season of Cardfight Vanguard. And I'm here with Mika.
Hello everyone, it's me again.
He's stalking me.
I'm at your back.
Oh,
Right
damn.
behind you.
He is literally my shadow now.
Wrong deck, bro.
Yeah, Veissrugr, the deck of the player Kagetsu.
Kagetsu.
I haven't seen the second season yet.
Yeah, he's a rival of Michiru, which probably is the best card fighter in the anime at this point. In their past, Kagetsu was able to beat him, so it's arguably the strongest card fighter in the series until now. I mean, we don't know what the new season will bring, but he's at the top 5 at least, I'd say. And yeah, Veissrugr is his deck, or his Vanguard.
Yeah, Veissrugr. Before we start about the fact how it contends, what does Veissrugr?
Veissrugr is a card which plays with the Moon Gate, which is a card that you can only have one of in your deck. You only need it at once. And you can search it with your grade 1 of your right line. You search it off your deck and play it. Or you can play it from hand, and if you play it from hand, you can draw a card to set it up. The Moon Gate itself says that you can Energy Blast 3 and rest itself to look at the top 7 cards of your deck and search for a Mitish card. And the Mitish card can be called to your field. If you have your Veissrugr Vanguard, you can search for 3 cards instead and call one of them and put 2 into your order zone, which is important for Veissrugr. Your grade 2 helps getting more Mitishes onto the field because it also looks at the top 7, puts 1 Mitish into your hand and 1 onto your order zone. Yeah, and you can just spam your Moon Gate every turn to get more cards onto the field. Veissrugr says that you can Soul Blast 2 to activate the Moon Gate a second time, so you can just like that bring 6 cards out of your deck in your grade 3 turn out of your Vanguard skill and the Moon Gate you already have on your field. Have 2 extra bodies on the board, and yeah, Veissrugr can also on attack for a counter blast choose 2 Mitishes from your order zone and call them in the same, which makes 4 attacks of the deck right now. And yeah, that's the play that Veissrugr has. The Mitish cards that are in your hand or on your field can, if you guard with them, gain 5k extra shield if you put other Mitish on the bottom of your deck. That way you can cycle them in a way that you can, if you search your top 7, find new Mitish even if you already put them out of your deck, like half of your deck, and you can just recycle them.
Important to mention, there's more expensive card under the Mitish cards. It's the Crow, because the Crow is needed up to 16 times.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's kind of the same issue like the Meteors before them were Gravidia. So it's a fucking rare.
It's a common. You can't even play it in frame rare if you want to. It's just a common, but it's like 2 to 3 euros. I guess. Just because you need 16 of it. I mean, you can play like 14, but he is the only Mitish beside the Rosnir, the only good Mitish at this time. And so you have to play it because you want to play as many as possible so you can hit your targets with your Moon Gate.
That's true. And here is the thing, I played against it a few times now, and it has a lot of issues against Rush.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't do that much in the early game. I mean, you can set up your board pretty good, but you don't plus your hand that much, and you are pretty resource heavy, and yeah, that means that you have problems to defend yourself against enemies that will rush you on turn 2.
Yep, and the higher shield value, of course, we all know shield value is a rare thing in Vanguard standard format, but overall, if I look at the numbers, for example, if I come with something like Levidras.
Yeah.
Levidras has a huge number on their swings, like it's up to 50-60k. And that's even too much for the extra pie what you get. So
yeah, that's right. And the main reason why Levidras also is a pretty bad matchup is that the deck has very low numbers. If you do not see the order and you are not in a Persona right turn, your columns swing for 20 up to 30. Those are your numbers, and that's pretty low.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, okay, then an Infinity Eyes marker kills basically the entire attack.
Yeah, I mean, you only have 4 Rosniers in your entire deck, so sometimes one of your column is just 2 of the birds, which is a column of 20,000, and if you attack Levidras with it, and he's just like, yeah, I will remove a marker, and I will draw a card, and I don't have to guard. And that's so bad. So yeah, you need some better numbers in the deck, and yeah, that's not given at the time. I think not good enough. I think.
And then we have something like Vessrugr, for example. That's overkill for the deck.
Yeah, that's right.
So overall, the deck, to mention how it contends, it's not bad, but the enemy promised a bit more for the deck as it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very strong character in the anime who does play the deck, and the good thing about the deck is that right now we have to play like 14 to 16 vanillas, and the more Mitish cards will come out, the better the deck gets. If I look at something like Heroes, which is a deck that also plays by putting your own cards into your order zone, you have pretty neat effects on those cards. If you get a Mitish card which for example can put itself out of the order zone and put something else in, or you get more cards that will help get your resources, which is also a problem because you energy blast 3 every turn, which means you do not have a single energy to spare. Except going second, you can use Rosnier's energy blast 3, draw 1 effect once, and that's it. You also need a lot of counter blast because of Veissrugr, and the Rosnier can energy blast or counter blast, so you just draw a card if you have the resources, and there are cards in the future that will cost counter blast as well. In set 8 we will get the Garzorums, which is a new Mitish card that can, if it's called during the battle phase, counter blast 1. He cannot be chosen by card effects until the end of your opponent's turn, and he can attack from the back row, which will also cost a counter blast. Yeah, so we need some more cards that will help the deck, some better Mitishs, but if we get those into the future, I can see that Veissrugr has a pretty good engine that can help getting the deck up very fast.
I agree at this point, but for right now, it's more like tier 3-ish deck.
Yeah, it's not that good, but yeah, it will need the support that comes into the future.
So, but to be fair, tier 3 is good enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I played some matches against some friends at a side event at the BSF. It was pretty okay. I mean, the numbers, if you get a Persona right and if you get the order, they can go pretty crazy, and you deck filter that much that it's sometimes really like swing with Vanguard, getting a crit, getting another crit, and all the cards that are not crits are out of your deck, so you just get defensive as well, and it can be pretty good. It's just not that explosive as it needs to be a meta contender.
That's true. But yeah, so is the deck good? No. Is it fine right now how it is? You can have fun with it, but if you really want content in the meta, you have to wait for sure.
Yeah, that's right. You have to wait until new Mitish will replace the eagle that you have to play 16 times off.
So that's it for the video. Try it out. You can find a list in the description down below. And of course, that's it for me. That's it for me. Enjoy it, and the last words goes to Mita.
Yeah, the deck is pretty fun and it looks pretty cool, which we have to mention because the artworks are pretty nice, and I see a big potential in the future, so you can pick it up if you want to believe that the deck will be very good into the future.